This decade will 100% be looked back on as the easiest time in history to get rich. And that's coming from somebody that's already made a few $1,000,000 in my early 20s this decade. And I also say that because a company like Anthropic, the company that owns Claude, okay, the very popular AI that all of you are probably using, just hit $30 billion a year in revenue within 3 years. And for comparison, the previous fastest like growing SaaS internet company to do so was Salesforce. And they did 30 billion a year within the first 20 years. Everything is accelerating. Money is moving faster, data is moving faster, innovation, progress, everything is moving faster. And I can speak on that because I made $290K a month for this client in 2020. Okay, this is back in 2020. This is when I really started to make money on the internet. We were cranking back then, and we've been cranking ever since. Okay, we've been doing about $1 million per year since. That's with my agency, with my consulting, a multitude of other things like that, theme pages, media, that sort of thing. And I'm 27 today, and I did this when I was 21. And I only see the opportunity snowballing further from here until eventually it's gone. Eventually it disappears. And I want everyone to understand this is a thing you have to take advantage of now. When you see all these 20-year-olds on Instagram, you go on Instagram Reels, you scroll through the Reels, all you're going to see is young people winning, young guys winning right now. That was never like that ever before in history. Supercars have become incredibly popular. Why? Because young people, young guys, high testosterone are winning, are getting rich right now, which signals that this is one of the easiest times in history to make it. One of the easiest times in history to get money. Okay? And why is that? Because everything is accelerating, and it's a process, and if I had to do it again, it would look like this. One, I would focus on getting traffic. Getting traffic would be something like personal brand. I would learn how to do ads. I would learn how to cold call or cold email. I would learn how to network. I would learn how to get eyeballs on whatever the thing I'm doing is. And that thing is the offer. An offer is not like, hey man, I'll help you with your social media. An offer is, hey, if you're looking to grow your social media and you're already making money with your current business, I guarantee that I'll get you X followers in the next 90 days or your money back. That is an offer. Psychological triggers being pulled, guarantees, calling out a specific customer and a specific pain point and a specific desire. That's an offer. You need an offer for the traffic. Okay, you need to give them an offer. The third thing is a sales system. Once you make the offer, they might say they're interested. Then you need to sell them. Is it going to be a checkout? Is it going to be a sales call? Is it some kind of referral, affiliate network? What is it? You need to figure that out. What's the conversion event actually going to be? By the way, you should be charging high ticket $2,000 plus. I say $2,000 plus because it's just way easier to go and scale to the numbers that you want to scale to. See, it's way easier to scale to 100K a month because all you have to do is get 50 clients at 2K every single month, and you're at 100K a month, rather than selling some kind of like $20 thing or $50 thing or whatever. Finally, you got to get results or at least deliver on your promises. So if you're selling a physical product, you want to sell like a protein bar. The protein bar should taste good and have the protein in it. If you want to sell a service offering like I just described, which is social media, you need to deliver the money or the followers or the views or whatever it is that you are selling. If you can't get results, eventually you get chargebacks. Your business will not be profitable. People will not talk well about you. You won't have good word of mouth. You'll have a problem, okay? Now, make sure you start with what you're already good at. What you're already good at becomes the offer, okay? So if you're really good at landscaping, you should probably figure out a way to charge $2,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 for landscape jobs. And then figure out how to get people to purchase those jobs, which is probably through ads, probably through word of mouth, probably through networking. Very simple. You're going to want to make money first. Don't focus on starting the biggest tech company, whatever, this, that, Facebook, Salesforce, Claude. That's not your lane right now. Your lane is to make money. You need to make money first. You make money by getting this traffic from one of these methods, selling this offer with this sales system. You get these results, you use these results to get more traffic, and so on and so forth. Later on, you can build something insane. You can take all this money that you stacked up, which should be millions, okay? After a few years, if you do this right, should be millions, okay? Because remember, we're accelerating right now. People like me are making a ton of money really fast in our early 20s, okay? You can build something insane faster, and you can use these M's to live a good life and fund that insane thing. That's the method. That's where we're at right now. This is going to be the easiest time in history to get rich. It already is the easiest time in history to get rich. People are going to be in 2040, 2050 and look back and be like, damn, I wish I locked in 2020 when Nick and all his boys were printing, because that was the time. Because now AI ate everything, and I don't have any millions, and I live in the pod. I don't want you to be like that, because I'm not going to be like that, and none of my boys and my clients and my team are going to be like that, because this is the easiest time in history right now to get rich, and we're not going to be looking back on it with regret. We're going to be looking back on it and say, damn, like we cleaned up. We jumped on the opportunity. We were smart. So, look, make sure to subscribe. My name is Nick. I'm the owner of Launch Socials. We help people grow on social media and do exactly this. If you want my help, I have a free playbook below. Subscribe to the channel. You can also apply for our consulting or our services so you can scale your business. I'll see you in the next one.